Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rose Victoria and we are back. We are back on the YouTube channel. It's been a hot minute. However, I wanted to come in strong to end 2025 for what's in store for each sign from now until the back end of December. Now, as we're diving in, this is a collective reading, so remember to make notes and then integrate that into where it makes sense in your own surrounding. Now, Taurus, we have a lot going on. 2025 has been a busy year for the Taurus side. We've gone through lots of emotional ups and downs, but let me tell you, we are now riding into a new season and the energy is about to balance. Now, Taurus, as we're stepping into the back end of 2025, our mission and our job is about tying up loose ends. We're seeing major themes right now to tie up the loose ends of the things that are not serving us in our current reality. And so if you are the Taurus sign, you're going to have lots of reflections of situations, karmic cycles, energies, maybe things in your personal life, maybe your office is scattered or your business is scattered. Whatever it is that you're going through, there's a lot showcasing that we now need to tie up loose ends. Now, this is really important because it's not the year for us to go into a new year with old energy. This is a time for us to step into a new year feeling like a completely new version of ourselves. And if you are a Taurus sign, you are going to see this huge renewal happening from now until the back end of 2025, where you are shedding everything that is not serving you. Now, this is a really big purge in our reality, and it can come with an element of sadness. I know for myself, as a Taurus, I've been going through an element of, grieving and purging and getting comfortable with what's not right for me so that I can fine tune into what is right for me. Now, a lot of us in the Taurus sign are having these reflections where it's like, oh, I wanted to do this, and this year. And maybe it hasn't happened the way that I envisioned, but we're circling back to the energy. And so there's been certain things that I've even planned for my year, such as being here on the YouTube, and it didn't quite happen the way that I envisioned. And yet I've been guided back here, and all these shifts that have happened have been magical and conscious. And so this is a reminder that even if the plan has changed, remember that sometimes divine timing is taking us into whatever season is right for us, and we always get to circle back. And so you're circling back to some of the desires that you've maybe ignored in yourself, some of the wants that you have for your life and your reality that you've ignored in yourself. And as you come back into those realizations, it's a time to say, okay, I'm ready to clear things up and I'm ready to make this happen once and for all. However, this is not about just saying, I want this and running full steam ahead. Taurus, we've done that before, and that's the reason why we're having to circle back into some of these desires and goals. It's a time of very much being intentional and tying up all of the loose ends that are not working around us. And so if this is in relationships, you're going to find yourself having to tie up loose ends where communication has been distorted, communication has not been transparent, and anything has been off balance. Again, if we're going into, let's say, career and money, any areas where you're messy, you're scattered, you don't have a plan, you don't have a vision, we're going to distort all of this and we're going to tie up the loose ends and then move forward. Because what we need right now is to be able to move forward with a clear slate. And this is not a time to judge yourself or hold your energy internally. It doesn't matter where your year has got off track or what you've been through or what you've circled. What matters is that you guide yourself back and you see that you can end the year on a high, which is why as you're coming into this video, Spirit is trying to dial up the heat in your solar plexus and let you know, like, hey, it doesn't matter. Let's end the year on a high. And if you've been looking for the universe to match your energy right now, remember this is about you showing up for yourself and knowing that the energy will match. Now, what's interesting is things are actually shifting pretty quickly as we're going through the back end of November into December for the Taurus sign. We're seeing a lot of shifts and we're seeing a lot of changes. And so if you're going through changes in your life right now, don't hold on and don't try to hold on to what's not right for you. You are going to have the reflection of where change needs to happen. And that means that relationships, friendships, different things in your surrounding need to drop off, and they need to drop off for a reason. However, as we're watching these things drop off and we're watching things shift in direction, what we are going to notice is that we start to feel more like us, and the energy inside of us is massively serving. And so we're ending 2025 on a high note, and it's almost like an unexpected high note of like, wow, this final chapter is hotter than I imagined it to be, but it's because we've done the work of purging. And this is your reminder that purging does not have to be a long journey. We are not here to suffer. We are not here to be in pain and discomfort. We are here to alchemize ourselves and live in the highest vibration. And so wherever you're at in the Taurus sign right now, give yourself permission to realize that yes, you're shedding, but you're also becoming. It can become so dense to just focus on what we're losing or what we're letting go on. But the power behind actually seeing, but where am I moving forward? What is actually materializing in my life? That is the magic. Now, how you can work with the energy right now is by giving yourself permission to identify where are the loose ends in my surrounding? What are the things that are making me feel distorted? Whether that be in communication or physical energy, commitment, finances, where are the loose ends? How are you going to tie them up? And what are you going to do to take back control of your back end of the year? This is not actually a time of slowing down for you, Taurus. This is a time of speeding up. But when I'm talking about speeding up, I want you to understand that it's not like full steam ahead, let's speed up. It's about let me clear up, right? The commitment that you're doing is all about clearing. It's all about kind of refreshing your surrounding, clearing out your house, clearing out your drawers, clearing out your finances, clearing out your debts, clearing out your organization, clearing out your business back end, clearing out relationships. And if we're looking at that clearing out, that is keeping you very, very busy, okay? And it's not about getting rid of everything, but it's about getting rid of what's kind of feeling heavy and not lighting you up. And as you bring all of this to the surface, you are stepping into a new season of light that is actually allowing you to go into December and experience a lot of wins. And so December feels like the time where there's like fated guidance. The universe is matching what you're showing up for. And so if you're sat there and you're like, well, I'm not getting a match right now, understand why you're not clearing. Because if you're clearing and committing to your highest alignment, I guarantee that the universe will be matching you and will be showing up for you. And so this is about understanding yourself and where you're getting lost in the, oh, there's so much that I'm moving through, versus the, oh, there's so much that I'm moving through, but actually this gets to feel good and this gets to feel magic and this gets to feel empowering. Let me allow this. So don't wallow in your own sense of self-pity. Actually enjoy this clearing up and alchemizing, because it does feel like a taking back responsibility and control. And even though you might be slightly delayed with some of the plans that you had for yourself this year, let me confirm and tell you that you are ticking those boxes as we're going through the back end of the year. And so it's a reminder that it doesn't matter when you started or when you started committing to your goals, because actually you're ticking them off so much faster than expected. And this is where we have to remember, it doesn't matter that we've got off track. It doesn't matter that life has got in the way. What matters is how we re-alchemize and how we recommit to ourselves. And that is what creates massive, massive shifts in our reality. And so enjoy the season, enjoy the back end of the year, keep kind of getting rid of the things that need to be get rid of, and keep refreshing your surrounding, making sure that you're constantly in this circulation of energy, constantly clearing up physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And I promise you, Taurus, that you are going to go into the new year feeling like your best version of yourself and knowing yourself more than ever. What we're noticing right now is that we're getting to know ourselves on a whole new deep level, and we're getting to know how we work, what lights us up, and all of this is a renewal of our energy that we have been so ready for. So drop me a like and subscribe down below and comment how this has resonated for you as well. And I cannot wait to see you in 2026, smashing your goals and stepping into your power. Now, just a reminder that my 2026 full year ahead personalized readings are now available for purchase. Please do drop me a message on my Instagram or on my TikTok or my Facebook, making sure that it is my actual valid account. So it's Rosie Victoria X on Instagram, Rosie Victoria on Facebook, and Rosie Victoria 444 on TikTok, making sure that's spelled exactly as it is here on YouTube. Thank you, and I will see you again very, very soon.